Tea. At its core is simply the leaves of a shrub. Yet when the leaves fall into boiling water, this humble infusion adds richness to human life. What began as an ordinary plant growing in China's wilderness later became the first commodity in human history to conquer the world. Silently traversing continents and oceans, it has witnessed the clash and fusion of civilizations. Chinese tea culture values harmony. 2,000 years ago, tea embarked on a global voyage of harmony in diversity, setting off from China's southwest and traversing across land and sea, igniting rich and diverse tea traditions in every land it touched.
Hey guys, my name's Scott, a Brit who's been living in China for 13 years, and I'm a huge tea fan. Now, having traveled to 70 countries over my lifetime, I've realized that apart from Britain and China, where tea is obviously very popular, there's a huge number of places around the whole world. Now, why tea? So we're starting here in Chengdu. Let's go and take a look.
During the Western Han Dynasty over 2,000 years ago, on Mengding Mountain, located at 30 degrees north latitude, Chinese farmers domesticated 7 wild tea plants, becoming humanity's earliest recorded tea cultivation. The fragrance of tea has lingered ever since.
I never expected that after all of that, the place that I chose to live is about 100 kilometers from the birthplace, the origin of global tea culture. It's truly amazing.
Tang Hong, a professor at Sichuan Normal University, has been studying the Silk Road for over a decade.
好热闹。
是的，是的，蒙顶山地区呢，大概一共有几十个茶叶的交易市场。
The global tea trade has naturally become a key focus of his research. But today, he's not here for academic reasons. Every year, before the Qingming festival in early April, Professor Tang undertakes a pilgrimage to Mengding Mountain with one simple goal: to secure the freshest daily tea of the year.
Suddenly, from calm to boom, it's all go, go, go right now. 这是最古老的交易，
可以想象1、2千年前可能
跟这个一模一样，
差不多。
今天完成这个交易，运输到国外，有可能到我老家英国，给我奶奶亲自喝。
Chinese tea accounts for over 53% of global production, ranking it first in the world. February through May is China's spring tea season. Merchants nationwide swarm core production regions, fiercely competing for the finest pre-Qingming harvest, the year's most valuable leaves. The tense negotiations between farmers and merchants plays out like a theatrical spectacle.
这春分了，这个价不有点恼火。春分以前，那茶的品质都很好。
春分之前的茶叶要香一点，春分过后的茶叶苦味要多一点。
这卖价这好吃哦，卖掉了，卖掉了。你也抢人那就前些天每天都2000多斤。
昨天吃了8000多斤。
最开始其实人们这个喝茶、饮茶、吃茶，它更多的有一种药食同效的这个功能。
我们欧洲也是最早就是把它定为一种药品，
这样的一种药用的功能，才会被世界各地的人民普遍的接受。我们现在站在的这个地方，这个是世界上的茶叶的这个原产地区。成都呢，应该说这个3000年以来，它都是南北丝绸之路上重要的这个交通节点，所以它为茶叶走向世界。茶叶的传播，它提供了一个交通路线上的一个客观的通道条件。 大概11世纪的时候，当时宋朝他们需要大量的战马，藏区的人民呢又需要这个茶叶喝茶，
对，
来解腻。茶马古道就是茶叶销往这个藏区的线路，销往西藏的茶叶呢，它可以再一步的到印度、中亚、西亚，然后到地中海沿岸地区，然后到达欧洲。那么中国大陆的这个茶叶通过海上茶叶之路，从印度洋到波斯湾，然后运销到这个欧洲去，这应该是最大量的一条线路。茶叶的这个茶蒂，其实它的原意呢，也是福建这一带的人的一个方言，叫茶的一个方言。蒂。
艾守学 now in his 50s, is a tea farmer and master tea maker.
高端茶基本上都是全手工，因为这都是头采嘛，应该最低要管到200块钱斤，500克干茶，旋眼花要5斤。
He masterfully processes the fresh leaves with practiced fingers, de-enzyming, rolling, drying, a craft which was perfected during the Tang dynasty over 1,500 years ago and still lives on today.
公元的8世纪，《陆羽茶经》就是世界上最早的有关茶的理论性的系统著作，所以直到今天呢，我们都在沿用《陆羽茶经》的一些制茶的方式方法。那当这个茶叶呢，被制作成干茶以后，它就可以通过长途的跋涉，远销到世界各地。
这里他有写到：茶之谓用，最以精行，见得之人。他在这里想表达什么？
人多喝茶，就能够让自己的这个行为符合这个君子的要求。那另外，在这个品茶的这个过程当中呢，其实还可以提升我们的道德修养。这句话讲的是一个人的内在的修为和外在的修为的一个完美结合。
Professor Tang explained that the flourishing tea trade has nurtured China's harmony-centered tea culture. By the Song dynasty, tea competitions became all the rage. Tea's pleasures spread from imperial courts to bustling marketplaces, allowing everyone to enjoy the spirit of harmony in tea culture.
陆游他为茶做过390多首诗，茶造远从林下见。古人其实是非常对饮茶环境是有追求的，他们觉得最好的就是在这种户外去跟大自然去接触，所以这里面也有中国人的宇宙观，天人合一。宋徽宗他是一个非常非常爱茶的人，从皇帝开始，下面的民众啊、达官显贵，包括平民百姓也非常热衷来斗茶。宋人的时候怎么玩这个呢？这个就是我们宋代的时候品饮的茶饼，它碾磨到非常细的像粉末的这个状态，为了让它更细密，我们还需要用到石磨，
还有更细。
对，因为他们是一种把饮茶上升到一种艺术审美，就是不一定说我今天只是为了喝一口好茶，那么更多的是我在品茶这件事情上，我能不能得到一些精神上的愉悦？精髓在于在上面作诗作画，我可以在上面写字，我可以在上面画画。
其实这有点像我们就是现代
咖啡
卡布奇诺。
您的中国字写的还是非常不错的，一个盒子是吗？
茶道善合吧。
对，通过这种茶宴茶会的方式，它不分等级的，所以您看我们在很多场合当中也喜欢以茶代酒，
对，
也表示我们中国人对朋友的最高敬意了。
Looking back through China's history, from the Han to the Tang and Song dynasties, tea has journeyed non-stop for 1,000 years. What began as a simple infusion of foliage and water evolved into a vessel of culture, gradually weaving itself into the daily rituals of self-cultivation and eventually embodying the essence of harmony. In the 8th century, this wisdom and artistry, steeped in the sweet fragrance of tea, later travelled eastward to Japan, with tea seeds and tea-making techniques.
네, タケノコ取らないと。ダウラ。ここは長い間かけてやっと探せたお気に入りのお家で、もともとあった民家を少し手を加えて、そして住んでいます。ああ、この水本当に透き通っていて、これでお茶を飲むと本当に美味しいんですよ。
Yoshida Tatako, a Tokyo native, began learning about traditional Japanese tea ceremonies at the age of 6.
茶道を学んでいくうちに気がついたのが、私たち人間は自然の一部なんだなって。
青蛙的这个是
自然の美しさを理解するにつれ、茶室の美の本質が何なのか分かってきました。
This year, she fulfilled her dream and opened a Japanese-style tea house in Chengdu. Every month, she journeys to mountain springs to collect spring water for her steeping tea. She also picks wildflowers of the season to decorate her tea house, immersing guests in the changing seasons while enjoying their tea.
二十四節気は中国で成立して、それが日本にも伝わってきて、私たちも同じ概念があります。
这个是蝴蝶花，那个花店里面的花，他们是开得很累。その花を生けるときは、花は野にあるように自然に生けるというのがあって、でBy
the 16th century, the traditional Japanese tea ceremony took shape, absorbing the essence of Chinese tea culture while integrating unique local aesthetics.
日本のその茶道の中ではやっぱり一番最初に来るわけで、和っていう字はもうとにかく日本という国にとってもすごく大事な言葉なんですけれども、そのお互いを敬ってこの和を取りなすといった言葉ですよね。
一期一会は中国から来た概念で、茶道にとって大事なキーワードです。
その一期一会というのは、今日の茶事は本当に今日これきり、また同じ茶事をやりたいと思っても、次はまた違うお客様、違う抹茶、二度と同じそのひとときは戻ってこないわけですね。所以所有的事情是今天是最后一次，就这样对待的话，最好的态度对待所有人、所有的话、所有的事情。茶道っていうのはもともとお茶の手前を勉強するのではなくって、生き方を勉強するような学問だと思うんですよね。最初はそのやっぱり、唐から来たものなので、その唐風の茶器とか、結構華やかなものですね、そういったものを好まれていたんですけども、今までは中国の茶器しかなかったものを日本国内でも作るようになって、これは唐の、時代のお茶碗をちょっと模倣したものですごく凝ったお茶碗です。龍が書いてあってかっこいいですね。
Every detail of the tea room's arrangement reflects the host's aesthetic sensibility, life philosophy, and personal beliefs. As a guest entering this space, my first act is to release myself of outside burdens, to let go of preconceptions, and be fully present.
为什么门会这么小？
因为在这个茶室里面低头进去，大家的位置都是平点的，有这个意思。
The entrance that I've kind of crept in is different to where the host of the tea ceremony will enter from. I'm going to let you in on my secret, which is this, which is my cheat seat. So at this point I should be sitting in silence.
A full ceremony spans 4 hours, said to be the world's most exquisite and profound culinary ritual.
沖縄県にはブクブク茶の伝統があって、宋の時代のお茶によく似ています。抹茶はきれいな浅緑色ですが、ブクブク茶は淡い茶色です。器にこんもりと泡が乗っていて、その様子も宋のお茶によく似ています。
那直接喝吗？
可以直接喝。
可以喝，双手是吧？
这样。
OK， 一次性喝完吗？还是
2、3口就喝完，然后最后是有个泡沫，泡沫是这样吸进去，
然后喝2下下。然后差不多。
然后最后。
对，还有
吸进去。
对。
因为主人是今天为您选这个茶碗，
去欣赏这个碗是吧？
是，对对对。
两方
一个手一个手
一个手
对，就这样子。然后或者另外一个手是。
And so in Japanese tea culture, and I think which spreads wider into their entire culture, is appreciate the moment that you are living now. Appreciate the time, the space, those around you, and everything about the space. It can be imperfect. Sincerely.
When the Chinese essence of harmony arrived into Japanese tea rooms, it blossomed into the cherished ideal of one time, one meeting. Europe, on the other hand, encountered this remarkable Eastern leaf in a completely different way. In 1610, Dutch traders first transported tea to Europe via the Silk Road.
In 1706, Britain got its first dedicated tea house, Twinings, which has been standing here and operating without a break for more than 300 years. Above the door you can see a Tang Dynasty tea worker who has stood above this door and welcomed guests from around the world for more than 300 years. Now, Twinings brought tea to England and aimed at the upper circles and the aristocracy, and later became the official tea supplier for several European royal families.
My grandmother, Margaret, now 92, belongs to the same generation as Queen Elizabeth II. Living alone in a small town near London, she still takes her afternoon tea with a sense of ceremonial pride.
Got here just a very, very small selection, a few teacups. There's a variety in here. All of them are very much teacup and saucer. When tea first arrived into Europe, it was seen as a luxury, and the Chinese porcelain used with it was equally sought after.
I was also going to say that our royal family tea is a tradition with them. Apparently 4 o'clock every afternoon is tea time. Even if I'm on my own, I still have my tea at 4 o'clock. That is every day, never miss. That would be an aristocracy tradition. Tradition means a lot, especially to people my age. Are you all ready for your favourite drink? Oh, that's good. Glad to hear that. Politeness is a big thing in life. Now, I think they say manners make us man. I like people to always say please and thank you. It's how I brought up my 2 boys. Mark?
Thank you.
I would say it's a very good habit to have. Whether you're rich, poor, a cup of tea is, you can't beat it at all. Right, enjoy your tea.
Lovely, thank you.
Oh, lovely. It's one of the highlights of the day. We were brought up on it. The tradition was that you would dress appropriately for afternoon tea, and that for ladies would be a nice dress and definitely a hat and white gloves. One of my favourite pictures.
Yeah.
I am so pleased to know that you are celebrating your diamond wedding anniversary on the 3rd of July 2014. I send my congratulations and best wishes to you on such a special occasion. And it's signed Elizabeth.
And it's actually hand signed, isn't it?
It is
by the Queen herself.
Yes.
So immediately you got it. What did you do with it as soon as you opened it?
Phoned up everybody to say I got it. You have to get it, you've got to be married for 60 years. The reason she hasn't got a hat on, because she always wore a hat, it was taken after 6 o'clock in the evening, and ladies don't wear hats in cocktail now.
So many rules.
So many rules.
Wow.
Well, all her life as Queen, she was Queen for 70 years. They have to preserve all the customs and traditions. She drank tea the same as I do. So on that score, I would say she and I, we both like a cup of tea.
Britain is not naturally a tea-producing nation, and so is heavily reliant on imports. In the early 19th century, tea imported from China contributed a staggering 10% of the UK's total tax revenue. High tea taxes spawned rampant smuggling. It wasn't until the tea tax reform of 1784, which slashed the duty from 119% to 12.5%, that afternoon tea, with all its etiquette and elegance, was able to enter the homes of ordinary people.
Hey!
How are you?
Hi, good to see you.
You are so busy, honestly. This
Yeah.
is like a tiny store, but you've got so much attention, honestly.
18 years we are doing the business in here.
I see your picture here with royalty, kings, princes.
The royal family, they came my shop. The King Charles and his son also came my shop, the Harry. So when they see the lot of loyal people, they came my shop and bought the tea. Royal family in England is famous in the whole. They're bringing a lot of money for the promotion and around the world. They contribute the economy around the 1.7 billion pounds.
In a lot of Western countries, including Britain, loose leaf tea is incredibly popular.
This is a tea. Loose leaf tea is a CTC called Carl Tear and Crush.
So this is just a low grade.
Yeah, low grade. They buy the tea bag. You cannot put the tea, good tea, into the tea bag. See, this is the size of the leaves.
Yeah.
This is the Gaiwan cup. It's from China.
Gaiwan.
Gaiwan cup. Wider. And the wider that means more diffused oxygen can go. And see the card.
Yeah.
It's a human anthropology.
It's ergonomically designed. Yeah.
So good cup, good tea. So boiled water.
I'm really curious about one thing. You say British people don't know how to drink tea.
Tea, but they don't know how to make the tea.
Yeah.
That's
a
it.
little bit of cold water.
Yeah, the temperature fall down. The cold water will bring down the temperature 100 degree to 80 degree.
Slowly. That's it. Perfect.
Try these ones.
Thank you.
A cup of tea is both a symbol of social grace and an essential source of solace in everyday life. Enjoying a cup of tea can be exquisitely complex or beautifully simple. In that spectrum lies life's truest philosophy. Back in the home of tea, at a Chinese tea house, the aroma of tea still mingles with the pulse of everyday life. After a masterful tea performance with effortless grace, boiling water reaches the perfect temperature.
Down.
如果一会儿烫，你就这样动起来，
好
不然这指头都烫泡了。
烫！
What's your name, by the way? Jack. Jack, nice to meet you, Jack. And we generally keep our toenail clippings, ear cleaning, teeth brushing behind closed doors. So how does it feel then to do this in public?
I'm alright with it, to be fair, yeah, I don't mind. I'm surprised at how nice it feels.
It's part of life in Australia and most probably England as well, is to have a cup of tea. But I don't know, I think this is just beautiful, this culture, because it's just bringing people together. So in your people's park, it's just gorgeous.
I love travel. I love showing people from, outside of China, also people inside of China, cool and amazing stories. Our book. So this is our program in Chengdu. It's called the City of Spice. And we're going to go to Dujiangyan and go to a tea field, pick tea.
And processing.
Yeah.
So
all of it, and then tea ceremony. I get a buzz of showing people the real China.
Everything's nice and close, so people are friendly, people are chatty, people are up in each other's faces, but at the same time in their own world at the same time. It's a magical atmosphere.
Chinese tea houses are dynamic community hubs where tea plays both a central role in and forms a subtle background to society. These multi-purpose spaces accommodate a large variety of vendors and performers, all utilizing tea to make a living. Through a simple cup of fragrant tea, the diverse flavors of life are enjoyed harmoniously.
This is the tea from Mengdingshan, or Mengding Mountain, which we specifically harvested in the spring and then we fried very soon afterwards. So today I've got a very small tea party. How do you begin? How do you begin? How do you begin? 请坐，请坐。
你也读看茶经吗？
对，特别是对于你们日本人来说，这本书很重要。哎，艾师傅，好久不见。好，然后这个是常老师点茶，请坐，请坐。哎呀，老朋友都聚集了。哎，阿波老师，方便加点水吗？
可以。
谢谢。
好，非遗餐茶。
Just how this simple act can truly come to represent the differences in culture, in history, in personality for people who come from completely different ethnic minorities around the world. 回来真的心里就充满很多好感。本来我以为就是简单的一个饮料嘛，其实背后，哇，它文化真的蛮有深度了。你说我们，我觉得这个说法就很有意思。我们的茶文化就属于世界的茶文化。It's a bridge between cultures and is a beautiful medium to share and enjoy our communal harmony. And that's something which is equally valid in the imperial palaces of lords and emperors, and also in the humble kitchens of regular civilians.
For millennia, tea has been this civilization's silent messenger, constantly reinventing itself across cultures. Leaves from the same plant conjure up infinite flavors. In the rise and fall of steep tea leaves, we see humanity's timeless pursuit of harmony. A single cup of tea is a mirror for self-reflection and a window into the world, interpreted differently across diverse cultures, yet comforting to all alike. Tea inspires coexistence, diversity, and understanding, ever renewing, eternally harmonious.